Welcome to Dartmouth Memorial Stadium for boys soccer on this Wednesday, October the 9th, live on DC TV. Evan Massoud with you for the call of today's action as the Indians host the Apponequet Lakers, a rematch here, game 2 of the year between these two squads, with Dartmouth taking the first one on the road. 3-0 was the final. But a game much closer than the score really tells the story on. The Lakers lost a player late in the game on a red card, which gave Dartmouth an advantage. And at the time, it was only 1-0. And from there, Dartmouth was able to put up a couple more goals before the end. So, but really a tightly contested game in that first meeting. And would expect the same here, especially when you consider that, Dartmouth has, they started 4-0, but in their since that 4-0 start, they are 3-1-2. They've seen some ties. They picked up their first loss. That's not to say they're struggling per se, although Coach Silva admitted he would like to see them put a few more points on the board, thinks that they're leaving some on the field, some goals on the field, but says it passing very well. We're going to see good ball movement from the boys. That is something that historically the Indians are very good at, progressing the ball down the field, protecting the ball, passing to feet, intentional, passing with the ball and not just sending it up for grabs, actually being intentional with the kicks. So we would expect that again here today. Dartmouth, with their 7 wins and the 2 ties, they're seated, as of Tuesday's power rankings, 20th in D2. But they actually would be guaranteed a spot at large as well. If for some reason they dropped in the rankings, they'd be guaranteed a spot with any points they pick up today, because they have a 16-game schedule. With 7 wins and 2 ties, they would solidify a berth no matter what. And that's kind of the good news there. So all but a lock for tournament play this year. Apponequet on the other side, they are 36th in the D3 bracket. And they actually at one point had 5 ties in a row at 2-5-5. So lots of draws. Kind of strange to have that happen in the regular season 5 times in a row. But hey, live sports, you just never know what you're going to get. They're 2-2 over their last 4. So picked up some wins and a couple losses, but got those first 2 wins within their last 4 games. So that's kind of a nice turning point. The ties, of course, shows that they're playing competitive soccer, but they too, according to head coach Tom Coet, also having trouble leaving some points on the board, some points out there that he'd like to see, more goals scored, and that would obviously would have helped in the situation with the 5 ties. So I compared when I was talking to Coach Silva, he said, we've hit a lot of posts, a lot of crossbars, a lot of just almost, and then, gets denied. Seen that a lot, too, in some of the other games I've covered outside of Dartmouth this year as well, ironically. But, it goes back to the old saying that if you don't put the ball on net, you're never going to score anyway. So at least they're getting the shots on goal. Sooner or later, they're going to go through. And I was comparing to, I still remember my dad went to the Calder Cup finals when the Providence Bruins were in the finals, and Dartmouth's going to score early. We'll get back to that in just a second. The Indians will draw first blood here at home. A very early goal coming in from the side. That was Landon Raposo, and he got it to Lucas Macedo for goal number 1 of the day. as we resume play here. Let's run down the starters as we roll up on the first 4 minutes of this one. That goal coming in the first 3.5 minutes. So again, a very quick score for the home team. For the visitors, number 3, Gary Carrier the third. Number 5, Aiden Allen. Number 7, Rowan Jensen. Number 8, Jamison Moriarty. Number 10, Ryan Abreu. Number 11, Ryan Vincent. Number 12, Thomas Smith. Number 13, Logan Frias. Number 20, Vidilson Tavares. Number 24, Nolan Welch. And in goal is Josh Snyder. For the Indians, number 3, Landon Raposa. Number 5, Niall Fogarty. Number 9, Lucas Macedo. Number 10, Nick Sylvia. Number 11, Andrew Catullo. Number 12, Ethan Medeiros. Number 13, Braden Mitchell. Number 14, Caleb De Silva. Number 17, Brennan Carter. And number 20, Lennox Masuko. And in goal, Carter Bates. Now, getting back to what I was about to say, about scoring, interestingly enough, I was getting back to, my dad went to years ago, so I think it was 99. The Providence Bruins made it to the finals, the Calder Cup finals. So, NHL has the Stanley Cup, AHL has the Calder Cup. And it was actually at the Dunk, or it was Providence Civic Center at the time. And that team, head coach was Peter Laviolette, who went on to have a very good career in the NHL as well. That team, though, used to shoot at will, talking, 50, 60 shots on goal, average a game, ridiculous numbers. But with that comes more scoring chances. The more you put the ball on net, the better the chance you have to score. That team put up historic numbers. So it gets back to the old point here is that, get down the field. Don't do too much with it. Just take a shot on net. Sometimes we see that even now in the pros. We watch at home and we say, shoot the puck or, kick the ball. Just take the shot instead of trying to be too fancy with it. And sometimes it's better to just put it on net and see what happens. You never know what's going to happen. In that case, though, that was a beautiful goal set up there by Raposa to Macedo. And so Dartmouth gets to play with the early lead here. It's a good set, and it's going to be offside against the Lakers. So Carter Bates will get ready to kick it away. No, I'm sorry. My bad. It's going to be a free kick here on the offsides, not a goal kick. That is Catullo. Got us restarted. Another great fall day. Definitely a little cooler than the last time I was here. We had field hockey when Durfee came to town a couple weeks ago. That was the last time I was with you. 62 degrees right now, partly cloudy. A bit breezy. But nonetheless, we still had good sunshine today. It will definitely be cool for football this weekend. Probably the coolest it's been for Friday Night Lights, wherever your teams may be playing. At a full send in the air down the field, almost half the length of the field. Macedo coming in, trying to deaden the ball. Unable to. Nolan Welch there along the sidelines. Now it's De Silva for Dartmouth, kicking it up ahead to Macedo. Abreu, that ball was kicked a little far ahead of him. Masuko with the short throw in. De Silva was kicking it back, but Masuko was not in the right spot for it. Out of bounds it goes. Free ball. The throw coming for the Lakers now. Bit of a errant kick there. Sending it back to Bates, who will slow it up and now kick it out of the box. Targeting Mitchell on that far side as it is sent out of bounds by Moriarty. Deflected out off of Smith. Now inbounding on the throw to Sylvia. Comes back to Carter. Catullo across the far side. And right here, seeing exactly what I said, Dartmouth textbook with the passing game, going player to player to move up the field, forcing Snyder to make the play. He comes out of goal, and he'll punt it away. Good strong kick. That one's going to go well past midfield. Backing up on it is Carter. And he'll dump it off to the far side, back to Medeiros. Medeiros gets it back from Sylvia. Now Sylvia losing it. Backline defense for Dartmouth, playing almost at midfield right now. And now we'll have to retreat. Indians have the numbers, though. 6-on-4, the advantage. But Jensen down in the corner for the Lakers. That one goes out of play. Now everybody up the field. That one went into the parking lot. Little assist from some late arriving fans as we get ready for the corner kick. Lakers ready to send it. That one hooking off the head of one of the Dartmouth defenders. And it pops out of the box. And now Dartmouth with a 3-on-2, full steam ahead here. Good pass up ahead. It is broken up a bit by Vincent, but sticking with it is Raposa. Has to slow up, and everybody having a chance now to get down the field. But a good burst of power for the Indians there. And going down is Raposa. No whistle there. Looks like he went down as he was trying to hook that ball back across towards the net. Didn't look like there was any real contact there, nothing that would warrant the whistle in the box. That was a great opportunity for the Indians, just unfortunately didn't materialize as quickly as they were getting down the field. Fogarty down at the 50. Kind of looked like he might have got spiked. That ball had come to him. Now able to get up, had to stretch it out for a minute and quickly do his feet. Lakers making 3 or 4 substitutions here. And Bates will get us restarted on the whistle, getting it to De Silva. Smith has it broken up on him. Got a little help from his teammate. That is offside once again. That was Tavares with the kick there to number 36 there. I believe that was 36. Oh, that should be a whistle. Let's take a look at the tumble here. Going for the ball. Well, both players going for the ball equally there, and they're not calling the foul, which I think is the right call. They got tangled up as they both went to the ball. So good non-call there by the officials, as it was just turned into a throw-in for Dartmouth. Now the pass to De Silva. Back to Fogarty. Now towards the corner, it's going to get out of reach. A great effort. Wow. Pedro goes jumping over the fence out there that separates the fields from the cross-country course. There's so little room on the perimeter of the stadium here, especially, since they had redone it and put in a proper size field compared to the grass, even less space than before. But the benefit is, especially for us from a production standpoint, for the fans, you feel like you're right on top of the action, not having a track, that borders it. Sometimes, at Durfee, I feel like I'm so far away from the action, but here at UMass Dartmouth, same thing. At Cressy Field, it's like you're right there. You're literally hovering over the sideline and pulls you in a little bit more. From a proximity standpoint and a height standpoint, this is honestly, I'm not just saying this is probably my favorite place to call a game, just because it's so easy to see everything. Diamond's old field, that's a crossing pass. Before they, dug it up for the new school, Diamond's was quite high as well. You could always see the lines on the other side. Durfee's not bad, don't get me wrong, but there's distance because of the track. And we're not as high over there. Right in front, breaking the wrong direction. Now a second chance. Dartmouth able to keep it, and now it'll get sent back. Sylvia tried to turn it, and the defense was there to get it out of the box. Going to corral it is Medeiros as it got by one of the fences. Campos to Tavares. Dartmouth gaining possession back, looking for another push up the field here. Raposa sticking with it, weaving his way, going to take the shot. Oh, what a great save. Second chance, and that'll miss. Oh, man. Snyder with a fantastic save. He was leaning the other way, got his hands on it, and then Pedro had a chance at it right here and just past the post. That's crazy. I think Tavares might have got that one. Should have probably drawn a whistle there. It's a little bit of a bump to Mitchell from Tavares, but the official's not blowing the whistle that time. And offsides against Pedro. South of 20 minutes here, halfway through this first half. Dartmouth scoring in the first 3.5 minutes. Beautiful crossing pass from Landon Raposa to Lucas Macedo, who just tapped it in. But that's been it. That's going to draw a whistle as Campos was leaning on Raposa there. And it'll give a free kick to Dartmouth. Anytime you're around that kind of 30-yard line, 35-yard line, good place to send one. This time they're going to go on the ground, but so often you see kind of high arcing kick that'll go all the way to the goal, sometimes come down over the goalie on the fly and be able to score. It's usually a good place to have that free kick. Both sides making a couple subs again. Right to Towns Moore, who just checked in there, number 8 for Dartmouth. Macedo waiting for the next opportunity to check back in, one of our starters. Down in the corner, nice stop, surveilling the field, set up in front, broken up, and it should be a corner for the Indians. That was Welch who broke that one up, but good patience down there in the corner to stop the ball, get there, number 1, stop the ball. Number 2, see what's going on and see who can get open. They went to De Silva. Fogarty will kick the first corner of the game for Dartmouth. Comes more than 20 minutes in. First time Dartmouth's had a corner kick. And here we go. That one comes out. Not able to square up on it. That first time was Sylvia. And now the Lakers clearing it out, getting it towards midfield. Medeiros going tumbling down there. Tavares called on the infraction, free kick for Dartmouth. More changes for Coach Coet. Sylvia getting it back to his defense there, Catullo. A lot of players sporting the pink accessories, pink cleats, wristbands, whatnot. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we always see the high school teams supporting. In fact, I mean, you see Snyder there in goal wearing all pink. Lakers keeper is, as he sends that one. Carter will send it to Bates. Down the field, that's going to roll all the way down to the corner. And out of play. Down the field, sticking with it and able to get a shot off is Raposa. Double teamed and then some. He's still got the shot on net. Great effort there without really any help. Another free kick for Dartmouth. Right about the same spot they had their last one, actually. Fogarty lobbing one toward the box. Played by the Lakers. Turned around, shot taken. Another great save from Snyder. Man, he's come up big on a couple. That ball was played off the head of Vincent for the Lakers, and that's, what kept it still in the box and gave Dartmouth a chance. That is out of play. Waiting on a throw in there. That ball going out of bounds. In the box, there was some contact. That is through the uprights and off of Town Hall. Moore to Mitchell. Mitchell targeting and another offsides called against Noah Pedro. That's the third time. Trying to get that little extra space and cheat in a bit, but he's been getting called on it throughout. That time onside. Sending it off there to Fogarty. And it's picked up. The defense able to give Snyder the assist as he now sends it to the other side of the field, and it's actually going to go out of bounds and into the visiting bleacher stands as we have hit the final 10 minutes of this 1-0 first half to this point. Not a bad first half for the Lakers by any stretch. Just, you know, it's always difficult when you're down 1-0 after just 3.5 minutes. You know, it kind of takes the wind out of your sail very quickly. I would say the Indians have had more scoring opportunities, but the Lakers, you know, they've had a few of their own. Haven't really had to test Carter Bates, though, yet. Not to what, you know, the Indians have done to Josh Snyder. So I would say if you kind of looking for one side versus the other, I think it's skewed a little bit Dartmouth's way, but not much. Down the field, a chance for the Indians, a break. Another fantastic save. That's a dangerous one, too. Snyder sticking the leg out like that to make the kick save. Collisions can, yeah, you can blow out your knee pretty quickly on something like that. It was a risky move, but he took it away. Dartmouth had another player breaking on the left side, too. I think it might have been Pedro. So they had a chance there at as a you know, two-man rush on the goalie. You see it here. Misplayed. Well, that was actually Sylvia that was breaking. Vincent, who's the one who misplayed it for the Lakers, but another tremendous save from the senior keeper of the Lakers. You know, some of these scoring attempts, you know, in other games would have gone in. I mean, it could easily be 4-0 right now in favor of the Indians. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. That's how good some of these saves have been from Snyder. He is keeping Apponequet in the game. I do not envy goalies of any kind, if I'm being honest. I had girls soccer in Fall River yesterday, and they were setting up field hockey, had a practice before the girls soccer game, so they were switching the goals and moving up, you know. And I'm watching them move the goals, and I'm walking across it, and you know, we usually, you know, we're in the press box, right? We're half a field away. There's so much space. I mean, you really have to give goalkeepers a lot of credit for what they do, because they have a lot of ground to cover, that's for sure. Bates will go to the far side, not full send, and that's going to go out of bounds. Dartmouth with the foul just outside the box there. You can see the yellow on the turf. And they're going to back up a little bit, but Jensen going to have the free kick from well up the field. Official stepping in, a little physicality between the bunch of players. That one towards the goal. Juicy rebound. Bates is not able to hang on to it. Had a Laker on top of him, but the goal will count. No foul called, and it is 1-1. Couldn't corral it. It came loose. Had a play. Yeah. Ball was well gone. That was Abreu with the goal. And we are tied at 1 apiece. So how big are some of these saves we saw from Snyder between each team's goals? Almost a full half in between the goals. And a big reason it's tied and not still a Dartmouth lead is Snyder. Four minutes to go in the half. Oh, collision there. Both players getting hung up, and a yellow card quickly comes out, being assessed to Thomas Smith. He will head out for the moment as he took out Mitchell from behind. Well, the official talking towards the Lakers sidelines. I think some of them not liking that call, but Fogarty will kick it away as the Sun makes a reappearance here. Off the head and out of bounds. Taken away out of the air by De Silva. Now Sylvia passing back to Masuko. As we come up on the 2-minute marker, the clock will stop. Posa gets through one set of defenders, good pass in front, and it's 2-1. The Raposa-Macedo connection strikes again within the final 2 minutes. And Dartmouth back in front. That was sweet, too. Just as good as the first. And that coming at 39 minutes. Kept the timer running here in the booth unofficially. 5 seconds left in the half. Now, the clock did not stop on the goals earlier. Typically they do in the stadium, so I think that's why a little extra time here. Bates sending it. And the bench makes the catch. So that's number 30 for Apponequet, not on our roster here. I thought it was James Cook, 36. I said that earlier, but it was on the far side. I couldn't tell if it was 30 or 36, so not sure who that is, but subbing out for the moment. Down the field, another chance. That's going to go into the up into the arborvitae. The top of the tree in the bush. And that's the end of the half. As we'll take a look at this shot taken right between the uprights and a souvenir from Mother Nature and the vegetation around the stadium. All right, exciting one brewing here. We saw a goal very early in the game and then 2 goals within the final 5 or 6 minutes. One for each side. Dartmouth continues to lead, hold a 2-1 advantage at the half. 9 minutes and 40 seconds and counting in the break. We'll see you on the other side for the second half.
Hello, I'm Magnolia McComish, the town's communications coordinator and the host of What's Cooking. Ever wondered what town employees cook up when they're off the clock?
Or you could add linguiça or chorizo, anything really that you have on hand.
Join us for What's Cooking in Town. Each episode features town employees whipping up delicious dishes while we dive into exciting town projects and initiatives.
One of the next things that we're looking to get online and try to give people an option to not have to go out of their way so much is dump stickers with the DPW.
We will stir up conversations on how these developments benefit our town. Tune in, cook along, and discover how we are building a better community one meal at a time.
You can also add it right before you're ready to serve it. It's going to be a little while before we can eat this. It's really hot.
Sundays at 10 a.m. or on Dartmouth Community Media's YouTube channel.
Welcome back to Dartmouth Memorial Stadium. Evan Massoud with you on DCTV here for boys soccer. We've seen a great first half, lots of fun moments, near misses, great saves, and a few great goals from both sides here. 2-1 Indians with the advantage on their home team, trying to make it a clean sweep of the Lakers here in 2024. It was good to see Apponequet get that goal, I have to say, towards the end. You know, that had to feel good, especially after Dartmouth, I'd say, kind of dominating that first half. But, you know, even better for the home fans that Dartmouth came back and answered so quickly there at the very end in the final couple minutes of that first half. So now pressure back on the Lakers. See what they can do. And Dartmouth will start with possession. We did switch sides, of course. So now Dartmouth will be patrolling the north end of the stadium, trying to score on the south side, close to Town Hall. Game number 11 of the season for the Indians. For the Lakers, game number 13. That one lobbed by Tavares, was targeting Jensen. It goes out of play towards the new storage garage on the east side of the stadium. That one gets through the legs of Mitchell. Dartmouth still able to keep it down this end of the stadium. And they have some numbers. Breaking is Raposa down in the corner. Crossing shot out of bounds, trying to get on that under the crossbar there, and nearly did. Rising and just out of the area of that near corner, trying to tuck it in there and unable to do so. Medeiros came in and basically took that away. Now Sylvia getting it to Mitchell. Back to Raposa, who's had a hand in both goals tonight for the Indians. Assists on both of them. He really had two great set-up passes on both of them. Good feed there, coming down to the corner. Carrier, the third. Gets around, strong foot, strong leg, takes the shot out of bounds. It'll go well wide of the goal, but still able to fire one off in that direction. did have a chance, by the way. We saw number 30 go off after that injury timeout at the very end of the half. That was freshman Dylan Allen. He was not on our original varsity roster, but has been called up since it was created, and that's why he wasn't on it. So he has not returned yet, hoping that he will and that he's fine on the bench. Bates stops it, sends it out this way. Medeiros passing up to Raposa. I was so impressed with Raposa the first couple seasons, seeing him play. The footwork and the speed, his agility is just really so difficult for any defense to deal with. And the best part is that he's only a junior. He's still going to have another year here with the school, with the team. But he is an electric player, that's for sure. They say some players just get it. Well, that's really the best way to describe Raposa. He just gets it, and he does it. A chance here. Good setup by the Lakers. Oh, getting the bad news. Offside. See it again here. Yeah. And you know what? Right in front of the official, they're going to call that every time. Literally right on the same side that the official was at. So tough break there for Smith. Posa gets tripped up. And he'll earn the free kick. That infraction happening maybe 3 or 4 yards from the box. So if you're the Lakers, fortunate that it's not a penalty kick right now. Just a few feet away from it being one. Nick Sylvia will send it away as the Lakers line up 3 players to try to block it. On the ground, cheating in front. They did get a foot on it. That looked to be Fogarty, who did get his foot on it, and he made Snyder have to make the play. It wasn't an all-out dive or anything like that, but he still was able to get it done, and another whistle will come in. Off the head, still in the box. One of the Indians getting knocked down. No foul called. Free kick again here. We see on the tail end. Absolutely. Yeah, that should have been a foul. Well, Lakers got away with one right there. I wanted to see. That's what I want to see in that replay, and definitely a bit of a nudge, whether intentional or not. There was body contact and caused one of the Indians to go down. You know, sometimes it's hard to gauge, but I mean, we've seen calls for less than that. So I look at it and say, well, it's in the box. Indians, again, kind of scanning the field, coming across here to De Silva. Now back to Raposa. And he will scan the field as well. Looking to see what's shaking. That one gets by Fogarty and comes back this way. Tavares with a nice move, but Raposa not giving him any space. Jars it loose. He goes down, but broke it up. Out of bounds. Dartmouth will have the throw. 10 minutes gone here in the second half. Indians still with the 1-goal advantage. They've led for really all but about 3 minutes of this game. Pozo gets around, crossing in front, another set, and it's off the side of the net. Sylvia tried to punch one in on another fantastic setup from Raposa. First beating Moriarty, having to go around him. That's challenging enough. Up the field. Oh, kicked away. He had Snyder coming to make the play, and his defender decided to. Luckily, that didn't hurt the Lakers. Full steam ahead, and oh, taken out. Tumbling out of bounds goes Macedo, full steam. And that one comes back toward midfield and out of play on the far side. Macedo checking the cleats, says we're back to it. Great pass from Raposo again. And that one whistled dead after Raposa set it up. And offsides, I think, was the call. Snyder setting it back in play, going to Moriarty. Carter down in the corner, out of bounds it goes. And it did go out off the Lakers first. Kind of a bang-bang right there, but it'll be a kick for Carter Bates and not a corner kick for the Lakers. Shot taken, it's good! On the fly! Jensen ties it up with one swing of the leg. And it's 2-2. Nothing Bates could do there. Settled, fired, and out of reach, just under the crossbar. That one coming at about the 14.5-minute mark. And it's another goal for Apponequet that comes after Dartmouth had multiple scoring opportunities down the other end. It's really kind of incredible. All the chances Dartmouth's had, and just the 2 goals. And yet the Lakers, the few opportunities they've had, they've cashed in. So it's a whole new game now with 25 minutes to play. We're knotted up at 2 goals aside. Fed on up ahead. Snyder will be able to make the play. Raposa had to hold back. Otherwise, he would have been called offside. Apponequet with the sub 500 record, listed as the 36 seed in D3. That's the updated rankings for this week. That is as recent as first thing yesterday morning. So they need some W's down the stretch here in hopes to move up, because at 2-5-5, I don't think their record will be sub 500 unless they win out. So I don't think they can get in at large. They would need to move up those 4 spaces to get to top 32 if they want a shot at a tournament berth. At least from what I'm seeing, looking at the schedules and kind of counting the points. Bates absorbs the hit as Abreu was not about to slow up. Bates will roll it out to Medeiros. That's going to the fans. Heads up. Coach Silva on your screen, pacing close to midfield as per usual. Another throw for the Lakers. Down the field. A little bit of push in here. Both players holding on to each other. That should be a whistle. And no corner, no foul. Kind of looked like Catullo was leaning a little bit, leaning on him, and that's why he went down, but official not seeing it that way. Indians a little out of sync here. They feel a little bit out of system, not as sharp at the moment. Lakers turning it up a bit since nodding the score. That one sent down the field. High bounce, batted away by Snyder. Oh, good feet ahead, and it's going to be whistled dead. That's a good call. De Silva tried to sneak around and not get caught, but he did, unfortunately. Bates, full send there. Crossing in front. Oh, man. Another shot taken, picked out of the air by Snyder, but oh, Caleb De Silva wants that opportunity back again. Had an open shot on that crossing pass and just flat out couldn't get it to go. Corner, out of bounds. Under 20 minutes to go here. A tie game. And a throw coming for the Lakers. Indians football with the bye this week. Will return to action and host Barnstable on the 18th. And the regular season finale against New Bedford on November 1st. Both the next two home games with a road game at BR mixed in between. So with that said, this Friday have girls volleyball for you from the trip. I will not have the call, but we will have the call at the Carlin Lynch Activity Center. Oh, guys in the truck telling me I said the trip. I don't know, I had UMass Dartmouth in my mind, I guess. That's funny. Yes, Carlin Lynch Activity Center. Bates can't believe, doesn't like the call, but he did flat out take out. Flat out took out Dylan Allen. So a free kick for the Lakers coming. But yes, Dartmouth girls volleyball does not play at the Tripp Athletic Center, UMass. They'll be at the Carlin Lynch Activity Center on the Gaspar Court at Dartmouth High. Yeah, we got it right that time. 5:15 start as usual. I'll have football in Fall River. Durfee traveling this week, but Diamond using Durfee's field because they don't have any fields, as I said earlier, with the construction there, their new school. So that one blocked and coming back out. So getting some Mayflower football this week, which will be fun to see. Dartmouth picked up their first loss for football a couple weeks ago, but Diamond actually in the the lower division, 4-0, looking to go 5-0, and they got a team coming in that hasn't won. It's really struggled, so they're off to talk about area schools. They're off to quite the start themselves. To play again. Well, up next, these two teams, Dartmouth not going to be playing again until next Tuesday, so they have a bit of a break here in between live action. They'll be hosting BR. They beat the Trojans back on September 24th, 4-2. And then they will host, they'll travel to Durfee next Thursday. That is kicked out, nearly a goal, still in the box. And it'll come back out. And the Lakers really putting on a offensive push late in this game. That game-tying goal seemed to spark them quite a bit. Carter Bates coming out to make the play. Dartmouth will be going into the rematch against Durfee, as I said, next Thursday on the road. They tied 1-1 back on September 20th, so that's the next two for Dartmouth. Both games at 6. for the Lakers. They're playing again Saturday. Raposa with a chance. Oh, it's just wide. Snyder helps him up. He got the break off the toes and about 6 feet to the right. Lakers with 2 games here on the upcoming long weekend. Saturday at 11 a.m. they will host BR. So interestingly enough, BR's next 2 games are against both of these teams. If they're not playing today, they should be here watching because they get some scouting on both of the teams. But this is their only meeting against Apponequet, by the way. This is one of those one-and-dones. So Saturday, 11 a.m., it's kind of a pickup game for both teams. Lakers hosting the Trojans. And then Monday, Apponequet coming right back up here to Slocum Road. They will be at Stang Monday at 5:30 on the holiday. They beat Stang 4-0 back on September 28th. So there's your next 2 for both of these squads as we are south of 15 minutes now. Will one of these 2 teams be able to get a go-ahead goal, or will we end in a draw? Tie doesn't hurt Dartmouth so much, but with 5 ties on the year, Apponequet needs some dubs late in the season. And this would be quite a comeback if they're able to pull it off. Dartmouth seeded 20th now as of this week. You know, every win is important. Header broken up, but kept up the field there by De Silva. Now sending it out to the other side. Shot taken. Header! It's going to go over the crossbar. They set up Raposa. That was beautiful. It's a little too much elevation on it. Catullo had broken it up now. Carter getting it to Medeiros, who sends it up the field out of reach of Raposa. It'll be a throw for Apponequet. Tavares breaking up the field, but Dartmouth breaks it up. And there is Jensen responsible for the tie. He loses it, and Indians trying to push back upfield. You know what it is in the second half? The Lakers just seem much faster to the ball. They're not giving, I mean, again, Dartmouth's had their chances, don't get me wrong, but the Lakers have been much quicker to the ball here in the second half. They're not giving the Indians as much space as they were in that first half. We haven't seen as many scoring chances for the Indians here in the second half. Now Raposa with some help coming. Can he get a shot off? No! Snyder pockets it. Holds on. Wow. The thing is, Raposa had help. He had Macedo coming with him. He just couldn't get there fast enough to pass it off to him. Snyder was able to grab it just a split second earlier. Shot, well sailed, just wide right. De Silva this time. De Silva. It's around Tavares. To Medeiros it goes. Back to Medeiros, he'll try again. Oh, that should be a foul. And the whistle comes in as Carrier the third took out Raposa. On the line, Raposa able to keep it in and get the pass off. 9 minutes to play. Kind of an awkward kick there from Aiden Allen. That's out of bounds. On the goal line, Dartmouth not able to turn it in. That was Macedo. Now a break for the Lakers. Blocked by Carter Bates. Jensen with a bid for his second goal and the lead. Still up that way. Another chance. Shot taken. It's going to go through the uprights. Oh my gosh. What a great game today. Bates. Man, yeah, he kind of was leaning, had the leg spread to be able to lean or go one way or the other, and he just got that right leg out to block it. Out of play. That's a foul. I thought I heard a whistle, did I not? Wow. I could have sworn that I heard a whistle there. I'm shocked that wasn't called. Right here, Tavares, he tripped him right up. That's a whistle 99% of the time. Should have been a free kick right there at midfield. Bates has to come out and make a play. Pass up ahead to Raposa. He will get there. Gets taken out. That is most certainly a foul as well. That time the call. As Frias took him out. Did not get, well, he did get the ball. But he still took him out. But usually if you get the ball first. Sylvia with the free kick. And that is not 10 paces. They will have to back the Lakers up a bit here. I wouldn't even go anywhere near them. There's so much room to his left. Oh, they're going to go high. I don't like that. Personally, I don't like that. Still in play. Out of bounds now. And that's a corner. I'm just saying there's so much open field to the left for Sylvia. You could have caught somebody breaking to the net. I don't know that I would have gone high with that kick, but nonetheless, it's over with Fogarty on the far side, ready to kick it away. As we roll up on the 5-minute mark. This one hooking in. Towards the end of the stadium and out of play. Coach Silva watching here from the sideline. Clock is stopped in-house. Ooh. Official timeout. Raposa not happy that he did not get a call there. And we have a replay of the non-call. Let's see. Well, the defender certainly wasn't going for the ball in that exchange. But it looked like more of a slip. Dartmouth getting a call that time, and the Lakers fans not appreciative of the free kick coming for the Indians. As we roll up unofficially on the 3-minute mark. We're keeping track here in the booth. High kick toward the box and cleared away by Welch. All the way down the field it goes. And the Indians will get it to Carter Bates. Has to get rid of it quickly. Offsides. Bates very lucky right there. Little extra that's not necessary. That one heading out of bounds towards the ticket booth. Under 2 minutes. Big, strong throw in. Comes out of the box, kept up by Dartmouth. That one deflected, and Snyder comes out to make the play. And Snyder will punt it away, showing off that strong leg. Able to get lots of hang time today, both directions. And now the Lakers with a push. Taken away. Dartmouth back the other direction. Open field ahead here. A lot of the Lakers were still down the other end on this transition, now getting back up. And on 2 hops. Oh! Okay, unofficially under a minute to go. Knotted up at 2, only 1 goal in this second half. And it came courtesy of Rowan Jensen of the Lakers to tie it up. And now Apponequet with a throw from up the field. They go to Jensen. A chance, shot taken, it's just wide and too high. My goodness. How many more chances for both of these teams? All right. Unofficially, we don't have the official clock here, but unofficially, time has run out. So based on when the clock stopped in-house. So anything now is extra until the officials make the call. So time is of the essence. Dartmouth with another throw. Gotta hurry. That's out. It'll be the Lakers. Foot race to the ball. Bates coming out, and he'll send it away. Broken up. Raposa. Free kick for the Lakers. Looks like Snyder's going to take it. Fogarty down the field. One last chance. Broken up. That's the game. And what a game it was. Easily one of the best high school games I've seen this season. Both sides. Non-stop action. Chance after chance. Lots of shots on goal. And it ends in a draw. 2-2 the final. Apponequet and Dartmouth tie here in the rematch. It was the opening score. A beautiful set off the corner from Raposa to Macedo. The second goal of the night, courtesy of Abreu. This one here, Raposa to Macedo again to give Dartmouth the lead back. And then the final one, Jensen doing it alone. Sets and fires, and it was just out of reach. That was the only goal of the second half for either side. Exciting one from Memorial Stadium this afternoon. Glad that you joined us for the action. We're not done this week. As I said, girls volleyball on Friday from the Carlin Lynch Activity Center. We will have that for you as the football team on the bye this week, getting some extra rest as they hit the stretch run as well. So you'll see some girls volleyball on Friday at 5:15. This is, for now, barring any playoff matchups, we'll wait and see what happens. My final one of the fall, hoping to see you for some playoff action, but we'll see what happens once those schedules come out. We see who's in and where they're playing. So if I don't see you folks here in Dartmouth, hope you have a great holiday season. And maybe see you in January for some hoops and some hockey. That'd be great. But hopefully some playoffs as well. For our great crew behind the scenes, I'm Evan Massoud. Thanks for watching our coverage of boys soccer this afternoon. Apponequet and Dartmouth finish in a draw, 2-2 the final. Good night.